Welcome back to Global Bike Buzz, your trusted channel for everything two wheels and thrilling. Today, we're diving into a legend reborn at a 2025 Royal Enfield Bullet 350, a motorcycle that carries more history in its name than most bikes can in their entire lifetime. The Bullet isn't just a machine, it's an emotion. And now, it's been reimagined for the modern rider while keeping its soul intact. As the video transitions, cinematic shots show the 2025 Bullet 350 from every angle. The host's voice continues, "Just one look, and you instantly know it's a Bullet." That classic silhouette, the timeless design, and that royal road presence say they're all here. But Royal Enfield has worked hard to make sure this isn't just another cosmetic update. Every inch of this bike has been refined, polished, and perfected for 2025. The camera zooms in on the front section of the bike, focusing on the signature round headlamp with a chrome bezel that pays homage to the old-school style while housing a modern halogen setup. Up front, you get that traditional circular headlight, still old-school, still bold, but with a slightly redesigned casing for a cleaner aesthetic. The indicators are neatly integrated, and the front fender now feels more premium with a thicker metallic finish. The forks are 41mm telescopic units that provide a sturdy stance. The new front disc brake setup blends perfectly with the retro appeal, giving it both confidence and control. The side profile of the bike comes into frame, revealing its muscular tank, polished engine, and classic lines that flow seamlessly to the rear. The voiceover continues, "Move to the side, and you'll see what makes this Bullet unmistakable." The long, curvy tank with the pinstripes still hand-painted at tradition Royal Enfield refuses to let go of. Gives it a touch of artistry that few modern bikes possess. The new single-piece seat offers better cushioning and comfort, designed for both city rides and long touring days. The frame underneath is the same J-Series platform we've seen on the classic 350 and the Meteor 350, a lighter, stiffer, and more refined, ensuring a smoother and more balanced ride. The video now shows the bike from the back, idling gently as the thump echoes through the air. From behind, the Bullet looks just as timeless. The tail lamp retains its signature rounded shape but with improved illumination and slightly sleeker housing. The chrome fenders, the upswept exhaust, and that unmistakable silhouette, it's like looking at a memory reborn in metal. Everything about the rear design screams heritage with just the right touch of modernity. As the engine is revved, the camera captures the distinct exhaust note, deep, rich, and soulful. The narration continues with a spark of excitement. And now, let's talk about what lies at the heart of this beast: the engine. The 2025 Bullet 350 gets the same trusted 349cc single-cylinder, air-oil-cooled J-Series engine that powers the Classic and Meteor. It churns out around 20.2 horsepower at 6,100 revolutions per minute and 27 Nm of torque at 4,000 revolutions per minute. But what makes it special is how refined it feels. The vibrations that haunted older Bullets are finally gone. The throttle response is smoother, the gear shifts are crisper, and the exhaust note is pure magic. That signature thump that defines the Bullet's legacy has never sounded better. As the camera follows the bike on a countryside road, the narration dives into the performance. When it comes to performance, the new Bullet 350 is all about balance. It's not about top speed, it's about the feel of the road beneath you. The engine delivers a consistent pull through every gear, and the torque makes city riding effortless. On highways, it cruises comfortably at 100 km/h without a hint of stress. The 5-speed gearbox is slick, and the clutch action feels lighter, a big relief for daily commuters. The suspension setup is tuned to absorb most bumps and imperfections easily, giving that old-school floating ride sensation. It's calm, composed, and extremely confidence-inspiring. The voiceover deepens as the visuals shift to a winding mountain road, showing the Bullet leaning gracefully into corners. Handling has taken a leap forward, thanks to the improved chassis and well-distributed weight. The new Bullet feels far more agile than its predecessor, making it easier to maneuver through tight city streets and mountain bends. The 19-inch front and 18-inch rear wheels maintain that classic stance, while the brakes at 300mm front disc and 270mm rear disc or drum depending on the variant. To ensure solid stopping power, and with dual-channel ABS on higher trims, safety has taken a huge step up. The camera zooms in on the instrument cluster, the key slot, and the switches on the handlebar. The cockpit area is a beautiful blend of retro charm and modern usability. You get a semi-digital cluster with an analog speedometer and a small digital display for fuel gauge, odometer, and trip information. The switchgear feels solid and premium, with metal finish toggles reminiscent of classic bikes. Royal Enfield has paid attention to every tactile detail, ensuring that every click and turn feels authentic. As the bike rides through different terrains, city streets, highways, and country roads, the narrator continues, the Bullet 350's refinement now matches global standards. It's not just a bike for nostalgia lovers anymore, it's a legitimate daily commuter with the heart of a legend. The improved engine mapping, the balanced suspension, and the upgraded comfort features make it the perfect companion for both new riders and longtime enthusiasts. The camera shows multiple color options under studio light, say black, maroon, silver, and a deep forest green. The voice adds, Royal Enfield is offering the 2025 Bullet 350 in multiple variants and color schemes, each reflecting a unique personality, from glossy chrome finishes for the purists to matte tones for those who love a contemporary vibe. There's a Bullet for everyone. And as always, customization options remain endless, from mirrors to seats, exhausts to crash guards. You can truly make it your own. The price segment appears next as the narrator explains. Now, let's talk about what it costs to own a piece of history. The 2025 Royal Enfield Bullet 350 starts around a superscript 11.80 lakh for the base variant and goes up to a superscript 12.15 lakh for the top-end model with dual-channel ABS and premium finishes. For international markets, it's expected to start at around $2,500 to $2,700 depending on the region. And considering what it offers, a heritage, reliability, and timeless appeal, it's a value-packed motorcycle that stands in a league of its own. As the camera pans back to the rider cruising into the sunset, the outro begins with emotion. So, what's the verdict? The 2025 Royal Enfield Bullet 350 stays true to its name, a simple, rugged, and soulful but now polished for the modern world. It's quieter, smoother, and better built than ever before, yet it hasn't lost its identity. The charm of that metallic tank, the comforting thump of the engine, and the upright riding posture all come together to remind you why the Bullet has ruled Indian roads for decades. The narrator's tone rises for the closing line. If you've ever dreamt of owning a motorcycle that connects generations, a bike that your grandfather admired, your father respected, and you can proudly ride, the new Bullet 350 is that bridge between the past and the future. It's not just a motorcycle, it's the heartbeat of motorcycling history, alive and kicking stronger than ever. The screen fades to black with the channel's outro music as the logo of Global Bike Buzz appears. The final line echoes, "This was the all-new 2025 Royal Enfield Bullet 350A, reborn, refined, and ready to rule." Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more powerful bike reviews from around the world. Until next time, ride safe and stay buzzing with Global Bike Buzz.